So you're a center now. How's that been?
Just doing whatever the team needs. Fill in wherever I need to give the team best opportunity to win. If coach feels that's the center, then that's what I'm willing to do.
We talk so much about versatility with you guys along the offensive line. I mean, a lot of different guys that have been versatile on that offensive line. Just what can you say about how valuable that's been and just how difficult it's been for you guys this year?
Yeah, I mean, I think before the season, I think I said in the interview, I think we got 8 or 9 guys that we can win a game with, and that's kind of come to fruition. Whether we wanted it to or not, that's kind of the reality of the game of football. Is you're going to have guys that need to step up in certain situations, and we've had guys do that, and they've done a really good job. So. You just got to have guys keep preparing to be ready to play on every Saturday because you never know what's going to happen.
So Travis Dye's got a migraine pregame. I mean, just how impressive was his performance with that in mind?
Well, he's so tough. I didn't even know. I think most of the team had no idea. He's not willing to tell people that. He's just he has a migraine and it's just another day at the ballpark for him. So he just goes out and does his thing, breaks NCAA records, scores 4 touchdowns. And is what it is. And so Travis is tough as they come, and we love having him on our team.
Colorado, what's their defense look like?
They're big and they're physical. Their front seven is one of the biggest and most physical front sevens we've seen so far this year. So it'll definitely be a challenge for us up front to run the ball and protect AB. And so, we're looking forward to that challenge this Saturday.
A couple different fumbles in the game where you were pursuing the play, whether, one Oregon fumble, one UCLA fumble. Can you talk about just the mentality of staying with a play at that point? What's the sense of having the awareness of what's going on and then getting yourself involved?
Sure, yeah. Well, on the one I recovered, I was kind of chasing the ball down the field, and I saw Mo kind of get swung around, and I saw the ball kind of come loose a little bit from his body, and for some reason in my head I just thought he's going to fumble. And so I ran a little bit faster, and, fortunately the ball bounced in my direction, and I was able to pounce on it. So, and then the other one, I saw the UCLA guy pick it up and just got to make a play. Don't let them get in the end zone. Give our defense a chance. I think they went out and stopped them, didn't get any points on that. So, just give our defense a chance. We got a good defense, and they'll go out and do their job.
When's the last time you did a tackling drill?
Probably circa 2015, Sheldon High School. That's about the last time.
It seemed like it came natural though to you. I mean, did you feel pretty good? I mean, what's going through your head when you're like, how am I going to take this guy down?
Well, I treated it like a cut block. I've cut blocked a few people this year, and so I was out in space, and I was like, what? I've cut some people. Just go through his front side thigh, and that's what I did, and got the job done.
The offensive line's 5-as-1 mentality. Do you think the game against UCLA kind of epitomized that, where Alex Forsythe isn't good to go and Jackson Powers-Johnson gets hurt during the game?
Yeah, Jackson goes down, then Steven goes down. It's just next man up. We're going to roll 5 out there, and we've got to go out there and do our best to still run the ball effectively and protect the quarterback so he can make his throws. And so, that's what we try to do, and we're just going to continue to try and do that every single Saturday.
How do you and Anthony, get that kind of chemistry where you come in as a center when Alex is down, but you guys, basically don't miss a beat?
Yeah, I mean, AB's easy to work with. He's a great leader, and so it's easy to come in and just, do your job and have great chemistry with a guy like that because, he's, like I said, he's a great leader, and so he makes it easy on us up front.
Once those multiple guys go down, how much you rotate and you practice different combinations, but as the game wore on, how much did that particular combination, where you guys were at with you at center and Dawson moving around and TJ at tackle at guard and George, how much did that group actually take reps during the course of at least the game week? Maybe I'm not talking about 2 months ago.
That 5 that was out there took 0 reps together in that order throughout the game week. So, at the end of the day, you got to go out and be a football player. And, that's what the 5 of us did. And, at the end of the day, it's offensive line play. And so we went out there and we just tried to execute to the best of our ability. And I think we did a pretty good job on Saturday.
So when you, in the second half, when your quarterback is 10 of 10 in the third quarter, when the tackles for loss are very, very low against a defense who stems as much as they do and everything, and you're the center, how much pride do you start to take in this after week of this?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it comes down to a great game plan. Coach Moorhead, sorry, I forgot his name for a second. Coach Moorhead put together a great game plan like he always does. He called it really well. Even though he's up in the booth, he still does a great job. So he puts us in a great position to be successful out on the football field. And, we just got to go out there and execute to the best of our ability. And we've been doing a pretty good job of that these Saturdays.
Did the dynamic change for you guys with him up in the box? I mean, was there a noticeable difference in that regard?
A little bit, because most time after series he'll come over and he'll say something to us, give some encouragement, hey, run your feet through contact, finish a couple blocks, we'll spring the ball here. But, having him not down there, you miss that a little bit, but at the end of the day, there's plenty of guys on the sideline, talking to us, giving us encouragement, and, we still feel his presence with his play calling, so it's not a big deal.
What does the unbalanced formation, you guys run a lot, but this week I think you ran even more than before. Why is that so challenging for defenses? in your
Yeah,
perspective?
I think it just throws another wrinkle at them, and I think we switch up the unbalanced formation a little bit to how we present it to them, and so I think it presents a challenge to the defense for them to line up, and we've been pretty successful doing that this season, so I think we'll probably keep doing it.
This week ahead, Landman is one of the most downhill linebackers in the country. When you're going to have to be calling a lot against him at the in-game chess game, what do you see from him? What makes him a unique challenge?
Yeah, really physical football player. He chases the football really well. Really downhill linebacker, like you said, and he just finds a way to make a lot of plays. So we definitely have a challenge for us this week because he's a really good football player, and they've got a really good front four as well. They're big and they're physical. So we've got a great challenge for us, and we look forward to it on Saturday.
Is there ever a moment with that offensive line that you had that you said that never had taken snaps together where you look to left or right and you're like, oh, well, this isn't normal? Or do you just keep pushing on?
Just keep pushing on. You don't have time to sit there and think, well, have we done this before? Because at the end of the day, we hadn't done it. So just got to go out there and try and execute to the best of our ability, and that's what we try to do.